series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Toronto on D. 7-point differential. Here's Johnson. Oh, MP with a block. Lets the three fly. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Yep, that one goes.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Rizachet. Young from long range. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, well, Trae Young saw a 3 made on the other end of the floor, and he came right back with a quick response.
Picked by Pirtle. Here's MP. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Misses the 3. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 17-7 run. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 12 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Johnson. Now here's Young, guarded by Quickly. Young, the pass to Johnson. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young.
And Trae Young doing a great job of reading the game. Saw the opening, and he delivered the pass right on time.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely, and he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough too. Here's Young. Toronto making their last shot. They kick it out to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniels. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Scotty Barnes. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Dick in for Quickly.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Hawks trail by 13. Here's Alexander Walker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Tim, we'd heard Hawks players in the past saying this team lacked an identity. You think one's emerging?
Well, offensively, they're still centered around the playmaking of Trae Young. And defensively, they're starting to establish a culture. It's headlined by Dyson Daniels.
Here's MP. Offline from the top of the key. Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Yes, it's good. MP's got 19 points.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Porzingis. Picked up by Okongwu. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, it's easy to see why this team trusts Young to facilitate this offense. His decision-making is tremendous.
Here's Mobo. Toronto passing it around. And here's MP from outside. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by MP. There's Young with the 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. And here's MP from outside. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. And that one's good. Porzingis. That's 7 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
They set the pick from deep, MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Dick. And a deep three from Young. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's MP making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. All right, we'll get back. Great to have you. Ricochet, he's checked in for Houston. Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Kennard. MP's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Ricochet. Inside. Over to the wing. Stolen by MP. Fast break. Here we go. So for the Raptors right now, Dick and Barrett are the 2 and the 3. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's MP. And it's MyCareer in at the center position.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
Think about the Raptors last season trading for Brandon Ingram, signing him to a 3-year, $120 million extension, Tim.
And BA, I think that tells you all you need to know. That's a sign they're retooling rather than rebuilding. Not long after trading away Siakam and Anunoby and letting Van Fleet walk, they are back in buyer's mode.
Trying to get back to their championship form of 2019.
Top-tier organization trying to stay competitive.
Yeah, Ricochet is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Great use of length by Ingram, rising up to collect the alley-oop pass and slam it down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They set the screen. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And we know Trae Young will hurt you from deep, but when he's getting inside and scoring around the rim, it just makes him that much more difficult to contain.
And here's MP from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Daniels finds a Kongwu. Here's Young. Rebound Toronto.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
From deep, MP. Counted from distance. MP's got 28.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game. That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's a screen. Out left to the wing. Here's MyCareer. And it's all from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Daniels. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
From deep, MP drops in the 3.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Atlanta. Making some changes here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Jalen Johnson in for Gay. Toronto also changing it up. Pirtle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes comes in for Ingram and quickly subbed in for Dick. And that one's good. Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
How about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Daniels. Three-pointer, no good. Toronto leading by 21. Barnes with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Toronto passing it around. Barnes with a screen on Daniels. MP finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Young. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Dick, he's checked in for Barrett.
And that's something that makes Young unique. His ability to really pile up the numbers offensively in both scoring and assist totals.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
It's tipped. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Yeah, great effort in the paint by Johnson, not allowing anything easy.
Daniels outside. Young against MP. Young inside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that's collected by Trae Young. Daniels outside. Pass to Porzingis from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
And it's a big deal when Kevin Durant is out. No one can make up for the loss of his production, but also gives your opponent confidence.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Hawks.
It ain't rocket science. Go out and guard someone. Stop leaving your guys open.
Yeah, once those threes start to pile up, it becomes a tall mountain to climb. And who says it's not rocket science? And that is going to do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Back to Daniels. Right wing. To the inside. Here's Young. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And that's 13 points for Trae Young.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. The 3 from Risache. Nails it from 3. Risache's got 5 now.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
The 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Goes up on the wing. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And they say you never want to get stuck in the middle. But the Raptors are in the middle, Tim. What's the plan?
Well, B.A., they're still very young, and they do have some playoff potential. I think making a trade for Brandon Ingram tells you what you need to know. They wanted to be aggressive because the East feels wide open.
MP no good. Hawks trail by 20. Daniels outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. MP's got 40 points.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Daniels, a screen on MP. Down low. The kick out to Young. From downtown. That one is off.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
MP outside. Shot is up. The shot comes out. And Atlanta's gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Porzingis sets a screen. Young finds Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
MP outside. Barnes a screen, and here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Young. Launches it. Pirtle grabs a miss.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Buries it from 3.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Young. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Raptors lead by 21. On the wing, MP, covered by Daniels. And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That'll be a second foul of the game. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Toronto also making a switch. Barrett's checked in for Pirtle. Here's MP. And the Raptors miss again. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The 3 from Risache. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to MP from deep. And again, Toronto, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Barrett.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Barnes with a screen on Daniels. And again, Toronto, no good. Hawks trail by 21. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. And if he can ever get his shot right, then he really